Not a windmill.
No,
it's
it's
a
the water wheel.
A water wheel.
Water
wheel.
Like,
Rock me, mama.
that's a wagon wheel.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Welcome back, or welcome for the first time to Questions and Absurdities, where we ask questions and answer them absurdly. Absurdly! I don't know why I yelled that. I don't know why I yelled that.
That's good.
Been watching a lot of Drake and Josh lately. So, if you're new here, first of all, I'm Duncan, your host for this week. This is Jordan, Ryan, and our special guest, Micah. He's been on a few times. Go back and watch those episodes. They're phenomenal. They're phenomenal. Phenomenal! We got ducks over here. I'm going to tell you how to win. I'm going to tell you how to win.
That's not a usual part of the episode. I feel like.
I'm going to tell you how to win.
Fun.
You guys will answer the question, and I will give you ducks, kind of like a grade, on how well you answer the question. The more ducks you have, the better chance you have to win. The more ducks you have, the more ducks you have. Am I right?
Yep.
You're right.
You're
right.
absolutely right.
I'm right. So don those creative caps, batten down the hatches, because a storm is a-coming. You want to know what kind? A brainstorm.
Oh, okay. That's not that.
It's not. It's actually scary. It's pretty safe.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Let's go for the question with Jordan, starting off right here to my left. What's your answer?
Untapped energy source. All right, here we go. I was going to get to it.
Do it.
The energy that the world is overlooking is the energy created by toddlers falling.
Oh, toddlers do fall a lot.
I have a child. I have a 1 year and 6 months old child, 1.5 years, and he falls all the time.
There you go.
He falls all the time.
Why do we fall, Bruce?
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
that's right.
So I'm only assuming.
Shout out the Batman episode.
All the parents know this. Toddlers fall all the time. And I looked this up, and people have done some research on this. The average toddler falls 17 times per hour.
No, not per hour.
Per hour.
What's the scientific method of figuring this out? They just watch a toddler.
There's a guy sitting there just like
White
one,
coat is
two,
definitely necessary.
Yes.
Right. Just like.
I don't want that guy at the park counting the toddlers.
Okay. So and that's roughly 200 times a day
That's a lot for one toddler.
for one toddler. With 11 million babies in the world, we're all assuming that those babies grow up to be toddlers. So that's 11 million times 200, which is 2 billion falls a day, in the U.S.
I like that you chose renewable energy.
That's good.
Because there are always new babies.
That's
More babies.
good.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's here's the pitch.
Ready?
We create a playmat that is cushioned for falls, but also can absorb energy from the falls. Now, this playmat will be specifically designed to cause them to fall more. So, like,
That's what you're saying.
yes, we're tricking our children into falling, but also having them learn balance. So think obstacle course, but like,
And it's fun.
oh, they love it because
The kids love it. It's all marketing too, right?
Yeah.
The kids love to fall.
Probably
They love it.
don't push it like designed to trip your kid. Like that's not.
I'm thinking like uneven surfaces, just like maybe some marbles, but like safe.
Oh, Home
marbles.
Alone style.
I got it. Ready?
Yeah.
Tripping today to walk better tomorrow.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Chills.
it's all
Tagline.
learning.
Maybe it's
all
tripping
learning.
today for a better tomorrow.
Oh, I like that.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
All right.
I like that.
All right.
It's all to cause them to learn balance, but also fall more, causing more energy to be absorbed into the mat and transferred to your home appliances,
Wow.
Man.
like refrigerators.
Is it home based?
Yeah, I would say each. I mean, you could probably hook it up to a grid, so like neighborhoods could
Wow.
have a power source from their. I mean, I don't
think
know
it's
how
incentive
much.
to have kids. then,
Right.
too.
I was about to say, as
true.
their kids age out of that,
Wow.
what is happening now with
You're
that?
pushing expanding the family unit into this as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think
It makes financial sense to have more kids.
Wow.
Think of all the energy we could make.
You got mats all over your house now.
Yeah, I mean, you could easily transfer this into like, just putting it under the kitchen table. You know, those
could have
those
full-
people that just bounce their leg all the time.
Oh.
I'm not one of those people, but my in-laws and entire family on that side, they bounce their leg all the time. So I
Wow.
feel it. That's a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Wow. You can
Water
make
energy.
carpets that are fully absorbent.
Yes, exactly. So,
Full
but
on.
it
Oh, sorry.
starts
Toddlers.
toddlers falling.
Toddlers falling.
That's my pitch.
Because then you could
Because they
put
fall
them-
hard, man.
They do.
You could
And
put
they
them
don't
in.
care.
No,
They bounce
they're
back.
great at falling. You know who else is good at falling? The elderly.
Untapped.
Ooh.
That's phase 2. That's phase 2.
Phase 2.
I think there's a market.
But they don't fall as much.
And it's not as fun when they fall usually.
And they do.
Like,
they
the
do
reactions
already
aren't
have
the same.
life. They already have it.
It could be slightly more energy though.
That's
You never
true.
know.
There
More
probably
weight.
is more energy in a fall when you're bigger.
More on
Yeah.
this next week. No, I'm kidding. Not next week.
So I haven't done the math on energy. That's for scientific people.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm just an idea guy, so
Right.
that's my pitch.
Force equals
Love
mass
it.
times acceleration.
I do know that.
Also, I
blew, right? You blew?
legitimately,
Yes.
4 ducks for that, brother.
thank you.
Really
Thanks,
well
way to go.
done.
Thank you.
I
Really well
thought
done.
about literally doing that exact same one. I was like the energy of toddlers falling over,
Wow.
but I was like, I'm out of my depth there.
I can't
so
do
I'm glad
that.
that you had the
'Cause you
expertise
don't
to
have any
take that.
toddlers.
I'm toddlerless.
No,
But
toddlers.
you've observed
Yes. Oh my
many
goodness.
falls.
Yeah.
Kids be tripping.
They do be tripping, bro.
That's the tagline of the
Kids be tripping.
kids be tripping.
So capitalize on that trip.
I love that marketing.
Yes. Yes.
Speaking of marketing, Ryan, are you ready to market us your energy source?
I'm so ready. And what better energy source? So I did think about this. What better energy source? Why do we have to find one when there's already one available to us every day of our lives? Okay, and it is going to be
I'm
if
tracking.
the Earth. The Earth doesn't have it.
Okay,
It is it.
keep going.
I'm going to explain.
Yes, tell
this.
us more.
I've
Yes.
lost you, but I'm going to
Bring
capture
us
you
back.
I'm in
Yes.
a different world
Yes,
right
yes.
Yeah.
So we have to blow your minds first.
Blow
and then,
your
And then you
minds.
get on board.
Okay,
The Earth spins at 1,000 miles per hour
Looked
at
it
the
up, looked it
equator.
up.
I looked it up.
Looked it up.
I looked it up, and that's quite fast.
It's fast.
That's quite.
That's
fast.
pretty fast,
And
yeah.
you know what? I was trying to think of like what could we get that like how do we harness that? And the thing that kept coming back to me was gears.
Gears.
Lots
Gears.
and lots
Gears.
and lots of gears.
Gears.
So
Gears.
take a gear.
hearing
And
metal.
if I actually have maybe a little bit of a
Oh, you have a thing.
visual
Yeah, you got a
for us. To
If it's
maybe
just a
imagine-
picture of a gear, we know what a gear looks like.
That'd be awesome, bro.
just picture
Two gears.
So this is
Not one gear, but
Gears.
two gears. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. We need a gear around the Earth.
Gear.
And what is this gear attached to?
What?
That's the question.
Tell us what it's
right?
attached to.
Oh, here's another one. There's just many gears. Don't ask about the mountains
you
in the
can't-
background.
Okay.
These gears.
Where is that?
Nobody asked about the
Nobody.
mountains in the background.
Don't come.
Don't you dare ask about those mountains.
Just, I want you to watch this. This is from NASA. Okay, this
is a video?
This video is from NASA, and it is the Earth spinning, and the moon spinning.
You're gonna.
So if we connect gears to the moon, to the Earth, I believe we will have a proper mechanical advantage in gears that will harness the energy of the spinning Earth.
So the moon's spinning the gear?
The moon is spinning the gears. We have a gear train connected to the moon.
Gear train. Yeah.
So you see how slowly it's rotating around
Yeah.
comparatively.
Yeah.
So I think we have a fixed point because you need a fixed point to be able to like actually. Yeah, imagine like water, right? Like one of those.
Imagining water.
Those
Right now, I'm
yeah.
imagining water.
just any type of water. No, okay, I'm done with that. We don't have to watch that.
Okay, give it
that
back.
goes for
Give me that.
indefinitely.
It's not a windmill.
No,
it's
what's
a
the water wheel?
A water wheel.
Water wheel, right?
Water wheel.
Like,
Rock me, mama.
that's a wagon wheel.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
That
You get a duck for that.
that's creativity right there.
Yes,
Creativity.
yes.
So you need something that is like stationary in order to create that energy, right,
And that's
for
the
gear,
moon?
and that's the moon.
But it's not stationary.
But it's slower. It's slower. I'm
it's
not
not
saying it's
stationary,
perfect.
though.
So the Earth is rotating this way, and the moon is rotating this way.
But
How is
the moon
it pushing?
the moon is faster though. The moon is the moon.
It's quickly rotating.
The
around.
moon rotates at okay. So
Guys,
I should.
have you guys ever seen the inside of a watch? All those gears, and you're like, how does it work? It doesn't.
It doesn't have.
It doesn't.
We don't know.
We don't need to know how it works.
It just
works
it
because
just
of the
Slow
gears.
your
It
mortal
works
mind
because-
down.
It
You
works
guys are
because
trying
of the
to
gears.
figure out the
Yeah,
gears,
yeah.
and the
Well,
gears.
I just feel like the gears were a big selling point of this. That was like
gears
the
he
whole
said, figure
push.
it out.
Just gears.
gears. That's the only thing that needs to be said is
Okay.
Yeah,
gears.
I mean, it makes complete sense.
Yeah,
to
no,
me.
I
If you,
get
take
it.
that, if you take
Gears.
that picture in the NASA video and you go,
Yes.
the moon moves it.
They
I can
interlock.
see it. I
They
can see
interlock.
it. I can see it.
He's there.
So the moon does spin at 10 miles. This was interesting.
There could be gears
10
on the moon.
miles an hour.
This is a real fact.
This is a real fact.
Only
10
10.
miles an hour.
That's it.
Yeah, that's why you only see it 27. It's 27 times slower.
We
than
do science
the
here, I'm
Earth
telling you.
spinning
do science.
because well, it's 10.
No, it's not 27.
Math.
That'd be.
No, it's 27 times. I gotta look it up. Look it up. It
Yeah.
says it's
Fact
25
checker.
Just look up how fast does the moon spins on its axis. This is different than around the Earth.
Okay,
Relative to the
okay.
Earth.
Yes.
Oh.
This is different than relative to the Earth. It doesn't. It'll say it travels a lot faster around the
Okay,
Earth,
okay.
but we need to do the axis.
I like it.
Got it.
Gears. Got it.
Gears.
Okay.
Gears.
Let's hear it. Micah?
How many ducks you got?
Yeah.
this
How many
guy?
ducks are you just gonna skip
Oh, I'm so
over?
sorry.
Me?
I got so excited.
Gears.
Gears, man.
I think you
okay.
convinced him that it existed. He didn't.
Yeah,
even
You're
give us
green,
an
right?
idea.
Green.
Okay. I'm going to go.
Do you know which? Did you need help knowing which one's
No,
green?
I got it. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm not good at colors. Okay. I'm going two ducks. Two ducks.
You had quite a, we had
There's
quite
like-
a few.
I was gonna do three, but here's one thing. A little bit of science has to happen after the fact.
Yeah, I was
Just a little.
lacking.
We do have a
Just a
fact
little-
checker
I
has
was
checked
lacking
it.
a little science.
It's okay. If you had just a
I
touch
had
more
two-
science,
I had
you
two
might have caught
numbers.
me.
Not sure I had the science, but
It's all right. It's all right. I did have a backup.
But the
on-
marketing came
That's true,
together
that's
on
true.
yours.
the marketing. Yeah, marketing.
don't need science when you have marketing.
is
It
10.
is 10 miles an hour. 10 miles an hour. Speaking of marketing, Micah, tell us.
That's what you said to me.
No, you're
It's the only segue he's got. let him have this one.
Speaking of marketing,
I
next
got
person.
segues, baby.
I got
'em.
segues.
I got segues.
Oh man. Well, thanks for having me back, boys.
Yeah.
Thanks for
pleasure.
being here, man.
It's good to be here. I'm going to take you guys back into my personal history a little bit. When I was in high school, I was in, we'll call it performing arts. I was kind of in that world.
We'll call it that.
Most people call it.
Only us will call it that. You have to call it something else.
Okay. Singy songies and stuff.
Right. In this world, there is a phenomenon that is known as the theater kid. I'm guessing
yeah.
you have all met a theater kid.
You may know a theater
Yeah.
kid.
You may be a theater kid.
True.
I would call myself theater kid adjacent. I was friends with theater kids, but scheduling I wasn't myself necessarily one.
Okay.
But when I tell you that I've seen things that theater kids can do, I've been in a bus when The Greatest Showman came out,
What?
Whoa.
and they watched it on the bus.
Oh boy.
They could have powered the sun on sheer
On what?
just the volume, the energy, the hormones alone are enough to run a
bus
small
full.
city.
What?
Yeah, a bus full of theater kids singing The Greatest Showman will change your perspective on what's important in life. That's like it was.
clean
And
energy.
on energy,
Yeah,
too?
and on energy,
Yeah,
on
wow.
clean renewable energy.
Wow.
On this diesel bus.
I think we picked up speed literally just from
No
like
way.
the emission of all of that.
Wow.
So theater kids, we love them. I have to preface, love theater kids. They're great. If you're a theater kid, you're great. Keep doing you.
And you can be a theater kid in other things too?
That
It's up in the air.
that's a
You can't?
stretch.
Okay.
There is
Sorry.
you can't. It doesn't really transfer in the same way because there's an energy, there's a close knittedness of knowing everything in the same community. Like they all know the same songs. They're all gossiping about the same thing. They all smell the same. it's all of it
Like
is
costumes.
like
If one
costumes.
starts reciting lines
Right.
from a play.
They'll
They'll
all
finish it out.
jump in to
Wow,
finish it.
that's good. You're right.
They're wearing
You're
their
right.
dance shoes. They're wearing
It's a lifestyle.
Spanx.
It's a
I think
lifestyle.
that's a theater kid thing.
Got it.
I have written a short ode to theater kids.
So
I'm so happy about
I would
this.
love to. So the energy is theater kids.
Yes, the energy is theater
Okay,
kids.
if that wasn't clear, the energy.
The energy is the energy of theater
it's
kids.
just theater kids, not the singing,
How
not
specific?
the dancing.
No. It's all of that. That is who they are combined.
Everything they provide.
The harnessing of
everything.
that, I'm gonna let
Science.
science take care of that.
Just say
Take care of
science.
that.
You're
afterwards.
abandoning science, which might be a good thing for
Right,
your cause.
which is fitting for theater kids because that is not necessarily their passion all the time.
Right.
Some theater kids love science. I have an ode, kind of an homage to certain show tune that I've made, and I'm gonna actually need your guys' help for this.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
first, I'm gonna give you this.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No, it's a great idea.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna need you guys to snap
Okay.
on the
Us-
beat.
Us
Yes,
two.
Okay.
but all of us together.
Yeah.
And when I say theater kids, you guys also whisper theater kids.
Okay.
At the same time?
No.
Right after.
I'll say theater kids, and you'll
Theater
feel
kids.
it.
Okay, we'll
and
feel
when
it.
and also when I say theater kids, you have to shake the tambourine.
Okay.
Okay. Does that make sense? So you only have to shake it when I say theater kids.
Okay.
Okay.
I got it.
Hold it still.
But we're going to snap with
It's
you.
right in front
You're
of the
gonna
mic. It's
snap
hard.
And remember,
Okay.
don't get too fast while you're snapping, right? We got to stay one speed.
Yes, I'll set
Keep
that
the
tempo.
speed, okay.
Keep my tempo.
Your temp.
This one goes out to the theater kids.
Nervous.
Here you go. Snap. That's good. Keep that. Don't speed up.
Stay right there.
They're dreaming of fame and a chance at glory. They scream all the words to a West Side Story.
True.
It's the theater kid.
Theater kids.
Theater kids. Theater kids. That's good. I like that energy.
That's good.
That's good. Here we go. They move in a pack, a real tough gang. They know every word that Sutton Foster's ever sang. It's the theater kids.
Theater kids.
The theater kids. There's also a lot of theater kid references in here,
Sure,
so
sure.
just know.
We might not know them all.
Yeah, you might not know, and that's okay.
But they will.
Some theater kid will know these. Don't worry about it. A picture of Andrew Lloyd Webber's on their sheets, so when they sleep, they dream of Mr. Mistopheles. It's the theater kids.
Theater kids.
The theater kids.
Theater kids.
Some real cool cats. It's the theater kids.
Theater kids.
That's it. You're kind of slacking a little bit on the tempo, but we're fine. Okay. Next one.
Don't forget the. Don't
You can
forget
try to run, but you'll never escape. They're in Chicago and New York and even Santa Fe. It's the theater kids.
Theater kids.
The theater kids.
Theater kids.
Those are all show tunes, by the way.
Yeah.
Just a little thing I
Yeah,
knew.
totally.
Here we go.
That was a
I
good
can really
one.
tell you're adjacent.
Verse. I was very show tunes adjacent. Here we go. The reviews are in before it even begins. People didn't like the all-white high school's performance of Hamilton. Don't tell the theater kids.
Theater kids.
The theater kids.
Theater kids.
They didn't perform it very well. There's one more, or two more verses. keep that snap. Here we go. Well, they dance with passion like their feet are on fire, but don't make it your major if you want to get hired. Poor theater kids.
Theater kids.
Theater kids.
Theater kids.
It's not a great job market out there for them. But soon, they'll harness all that energy. They'll see just what they're worth. And the theater kids will rule the whole ding-dang earth. All hail the theater kids.
Theater kids.
Yes!
Good job, guys.
Wow.
Good job.
I'm
Man,
gonna set that down.
never before have we had this much power consumption removed from that energy.
Yeah. Whoa. I didn't.
I felt it.
You felt that energy being removed from these things in front of
Yeah.
us, didn't you?
Theater kids,
It's like
man.
a power surge.
Even
Yeah,
invoking
surge
theater
projector.
kids will give.
I was going to say,
yeah.
we can also harness it only.
I think anyone can become a theater
I think
kid.
Do you
There's a
have to
theater kid
be
in
with
us
a
all.
theater kid?
Do you have to be with a theater
With a
kid?
theater kid?
What do you mean?
To
Like
harness,
next-
No, I
harness
think,
it?
that's what I'm saying. Is I think there's a theater kid in us all.
Oh.
Yeah.
We tapped into it tonight.
Yeah, you felt the theater
Listen,
kid.
man.
We became the theater kid.
I'm giving you 5 ducks.
Oh my gosh.
Here's why. That was so fun, man. That was so fun. And not only was it fun, but it was also incredibly
was
creative.
well-written.
Well written.
Yeah. Lots
and
of references.
so many references that we didn't know.
I didn't
but
understand
they
any of
might.
it.
So if you know
Sutton
one,
Foster in her performance as Fiona as Shrek is
Goes down in
undeniable,
history? Sure.
historic performance.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Shrek the
Shrek the musical.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And there you have it. I mean, we have the ducks. They've given their answers. Now we need to find out who wins the creative cap. And this is how we do it. We put the ducks in the hat.
Theater kids.
Theater kids.
Theater kids.
Oh,
Theater kids.
denied.
Put them in. Theater kids. Theater kids.
And
Might not be theater kids.
oh.
Toddlers. Toddlers, baby.
Congratulations.
Here we go.
There's just way more toddlers that
Wait.
fall.
And you had like an actual way of capturing it. I think I just had theater kids.
Quack.
Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack.
Yeah!
Jazz hands.
And Jordan, excellent victory, but you're not done yet. Please choose 2 toddler cards. Oh, toddler cards.
Oh.
The energy's in the bag.
Taco.
That's flipped. There you go.
Taco, and what is your
is it
second?
taco? Yeah,
It's
it's
taco.
taco. Yeah, taco.
It's taco.
What's
What's your second card?
Spot the odd one out.
It's their
It's taco. It's taco.
multi-purpose
That one.
tacos.
That one.
That's the that's the taco.
multi-purpose toddler flashcards.
All right. What's your other toddler card?
Getting creative.
Taco stop sign.
Taco stop sign.
Is this like any stop sign that says like, hey,
I like to think of it as a stop sign outside of the Taco Bell, or a taco, not a sponsor, like a taco shop,
a taco
like-
shack?
The taco shop taco stop.
Ooh, taco stop,
Where you can
I think
drive
that's
through and fill your taco up.
Off.
What's up?
I thought you were gonna say to the top. Yeah, it was right there.
You just have a like some restaurants.
It was right there, Duncan.
Some restaurants give you a cup to fill. This taco stop gives you a shell that you just continually fill up with.
I want
the
there to
taco
be a
meat.
restaurant
the
called
top.
Taco Stop.
Taco stop.
Maybe one day.
I bet there is.
There's gotta be.
If you know of the restaurant,
If
Let
you
us
own
know.
a small business called the Taco Stop, please comment
please
below.
sponsor us. Honestly, we need a sponsor.
That'd be great.
Hey, thanks for watching this week on Questions and Absurdities. Hey, if you have an answer to this question, please answer it. We want to know. We want you to get creative.
Are you a
And-
theater kid?
Yeah, that's true.
That's okay.
Are you a theater kid?
And if you have any questions for us, we want to answer your questions. Please, wherever you're watching this, send them in. Even if you DM us, whatever, send them in. We can't wait to see you next week on Questions and Absurdities.